Picture this, a frigid landscape, everything, completely blanketed and covered in plain white snow. An astonishing cold hit me at a crazy -40 degrees. And in the midst of these unforgiving conditions is an 8-year-old child who had the daunting task of delivering flyers to over 100 houses. And that 8-year-old child was me. And I had the assignment and responsibility to finish delivering those flyers. But guess what? To be honest, I didn't want to do it. And I don't think any of you here will want to. Isn't that right? Our responsibility is hard. It's a significant and pervasive aspect of our lives. So, what is responsibility? There's no literal definition to what responsibility means. There's no also literal term to what responsibility means, and it differentiates for everyone. But what it is that people don't do what they're assigned to do or what they're told to do. They do what they want to do. And what I mean by that is people don't want to do something that just gets pushed onto them. So speaking of definition, why should we be responsible? So let's go back to my experience of delivering the flyers. Person A, Universe A. I am the irresponsible one. First, guess what I could have been doing? I'll be laying on my couch, have a bottle of Coke here, my legs will be up, I'm playing the video games. And tomorrow at school, guess what? I'll be the coolest kid after finishing my favorite video game. And every kid is going to be loving me. I'm going to be the coolest guy ever. But what I didn't think about were the consequences that came afterwards. And this is where most people filter out a problem or a solution to the problem. The bad consequences hit me hard afterwards. First, I not only have to get lectured by my parents, and I also get beat up. That's not so great. But in Universe B, I was actually responsible enough to finish delivering the flyers. See, I would have to go outside for an hour, -40 degrees. The snow will be up here. And that is not the most extreme part. I have to drag myself, waste my hours through all that time. What's so great about that, you might ask? No, there's nothing really great about that. For only $10, that's not worth it. But I'll still get rewarded somehow afterwards. You see, afterwards, when I get home, first thing I smell, food. As I step into the front porch, let's go, we got food. That feeling is better than anything else. And this is the outside. I'm all freezing, I'm all cold. I have 3 layers of jacket, and it's snowing. And I step inside, jacket off. I'll be laying on my couch again. So, I'll show you of what it can mean for your future in your personal and your professional workspace. In a professional workspace, you and your peers are going to enjoy someone who is more capable, who is dependable, and someone who is more committed to their work, rather than being the person who does this. Oh, I like this video. TikTok, not a good form of responsibility. Speaking of the reasons, there's also various benefits you can gain from being responsible. When you're being responsible, you're constantly doing something in an impactful and in a meaningful way. And what I mean by that is you're constantly problem solving. You're constantly figuring out a solution to the problem, rather than sitting there acting if there's nothing happening. That process of you learning, although many people, including yourself, natural reaction will be, I don't care about this. Get me out of here. That's just something you would have to cope with. And the benefits that come with that, such as building trustworthiness, connections with the outer world, and build yourself a nice and strong society. And that is something no amount of money can ever get you. So, overall, responsibility, it's not fun. Nobody likes to be responsible, but it's something you have to do and encounter throughout your lives. So, I got something to say. Responsibility, just know that the good consequences are always better than the negative ones. So I got something to say. Again, the responsibility is not mine. It's always yours to make. Thank you.